right? This lady is awesome. And not only that, but then in all of the tech issues, I see you guys had to solve the tech issue. So thank you so much, everybody, for loving on her, because she is worth your recognition, and all of this team love you so much. So thank you so much for doing that. Good morning. Give me something that you're great. Where are my kisses? Kisses. All right, y'all. Kisses. I can only give a few people kisses legally. And so I have to resort to chocolate kisses, something you are grateful for, Kathy Vitale.
And Mills.
Kathy Mills, yes. That's why I say. All right, give me something you're grateful for, darling, in the back. Tell me who you are. Tell us who you are. Charlotte. Charlotte. Okay, Charlotte. The last time I saw you, your hair was here. So Charlotte, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Had a birthday this Monday.
Yes. No, it was last Friday.
Give or take a few days. Not remember Charlotte's name, but at least remember her birthday. Charlotte, what are you grateful for?
It's birthday.
Happy birthday to Ron. Happy birthday to Happy birthday, y'all. All right, one more, Kathy.
I'm thankful that Wendy Hamlin
Woo!
is back in our office. She's so awesome and pretty and sweet and helpful and she too, like when I say do not leave because you're gonna come back, figure you got.
I thought that.
We are, no, truly, we are so happy. Yes, Susan, go for it.
No, I'm gonna present for my dear sweet Fabiola, who did my video for me and mentioned
Wow.
for her favorite.
I'll share. You know, the thing, and here's where it gets really crazy. This is where it gets really crazy. Am I right? Go on.
Yes.
No, wait. This is yes. You said, am I right? Yes, of course. That when I tell you that, and I do use this word, I say, when you come into Keller Williams Roswell, dare I use this word in a corporate atmosphere?
Don't
that
do
this
it,
is
Robin.
why
Don't do
that you should choose Roswell is because, and let's see if Tuan remembers, dare I say the word?
It was like you said so many words.
Dare I say the word love, because what that just was expressing love to Fabiola. This is why we are different here, and this is why I absolutely love every one of you. Boom. Okay, give it to me. That bad boy. All right, y'all, thank you so much. Hey, I think gratitude is, without gratitude, we're really not living decent human lives. Yes. So I think gratitude is huge. May I have my clicker? Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Dude, what are you guys, how about this lunch?
All right.
What
Thank you.
here
Oh,
because
someone. Guys, put your cards in there and I'll talk.
okay, y'all, I'm so sorry, but I've got to go. I'll see y'all later.
Nice. Hey, guys, I'm Dave Toyer with All County Property Management out of the Crabapple area of Alpharetta. We are one of your vendor sponsors. It's good to be back here. It's been a few years since I've had a chance to speak in front of you guys. What we are succinctly is a full service property management company. That's all we do is leasing and property management. We don't engage in selling or representing buyers. So we're focused on the North Atlanta market, everywhere from like, I don't know, Highway 20 in Atlanta all the way up. People go to Dahlonega right now, but that may be a stretch. We cover everything from leasing the property, so we market it, we find a renter, we handle the rent collection, we handle all the maintenance issues, we do regular inspections. We work with a lot of realtors because we can be an exit strategy for you when your client's property is not selling. So we'll pay you a referral fee out of the leasing fee that we earn, and then we give you back that client when they are ready to sell or there's a different strategy for the property. Typically, our rates to place a tenant are 1 month's rent that could be negotiable under some circumstances. Typically, we charge 8% as our management fee. Again, it could be negotiable depending on how many properties and the rent value of the property. We are in the market to acquire small portfolios. So if you know any agents who do it on the side, or any of your clients who they're tired of managing their own properties and they need a solution, we'd like to talk to you, work with you. Maybe we could figure out a way to acquire that portfolio from them. I'm going to leave it there. I know you have a choice. You have a lot of other property managers that may come even ask for your business. We'd like to be your preferred solution. I want to emphasize that we do pay referral fees. We do pay commission out of the leasing fee to you for that referral. We safeguard your client. I have never sold a property in my life. I have no interest in doing that. My business focus is exclusively property management and leasing. And go ahead.
What's your geographic area?
So, I was just mentioning, so right now we go down to about near Georgia Tech, or like Interstate 20 that goes through Atlanta, and then north of there. We have a good presence in Midtown, Buckhead, but mostly it's North Fulton, South Forsyth, and a lot of Cherokee County, so Canton, Woodstock. But even we go to Gwinnett County and in parts of DeKalb County, like Dunwoody and Brookhaven. So I hope that helps. Any more questions?
You guys, this is what I love what he just said. Did he just tell you that he gives your clients back to you?
Yes.
That is the greatest fear that we have when we're working with a tenant. The reason why we would work with a tenant and go through all of that trouble of showing all those rentals and going through and writing a lease agreement, it's just like writing a PNS. Is it not, Pamela? I mean, it is, right? And so when you go through all of that, and then just to have the property management company take that client right out, so whenever they're ready to buy, they're the ones that get it, that's not cool, right? So I love working with All County because of that, and because they do give it back to them. Back to you. So, all right, everybody have their business cards in?
All right.
Yeah, one last.
Yes, ma'am. Which county? Yes, we do. We definitely got properties in East Cobb. So the contract does read for a year, because I think contracts have to be for a year, but it's cancelable with 30 days notice.
Everybody in?
One last point I'll clarify is, if you want to list the property for lease and just have us be the management part of it, we can do that. And we'll even write the lease for you. So you find the tenant and we'll write the lease. So I got a couple
Do you
things
do commercial or multifamily?
we do some small multifamily. We can talk, who asked that question?
Somebody on.
Okay, yes, commercial in the sense of like an office condo, we do some of those. We don't do like a big retail strip mall or like an office building like this.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All right,
let's
I got a
get
couple
going.
things. All right, the first thing, this is just gonna, Robin, you're unbiased here, so I'm gonna, put that out of there. Okay, this is just, before we get to the good stuff, this is just a little notebook, journal book for, oh, that's my card, okay. Roxy, who's Roxy? All right, now let's get to the good stuff then. Couple of my favorite wines. I like this Pinot Noir, it's very good. You want to pull another one? Is your name in there, by the way?
It's Robin Lemon. Stephanie Herbert.
Stephanie, oh, yeah. There we go. Okay,
One
and
more?
one last one. Prava, I do like this. I hope you can find an opportunity to celebrate over the holidays if this is something you do. So, oh, okay. That's what. Alicia Lawton. All right, thank you, guys. I'm gonna stick around for after the meeting and answer any questions you guys have. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Tell us about kids, grands, raising grands, because I think do you still have a few more slots?
I have one more left,
Okay,
one more child left, so if anyone,
Alicia's got it.
they're asking for a new copy. A new one, not ours. I'll text you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
And
thank
then
you.
that'll make 52 kids.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. Well done. Well done. Not only that, but we raised over $5,000 for KW Roswell Cares during that feast. So thank you for those of you who donated. We appreciate you so much. And we did give away 65 coats to North Fulton Charities. So how about that? Yeah. And how many did we feed? We had
7 fire
7
stations
fire station, 5.
and the police department in Rock.
Yep.
Wow.
Fed all of them.
Yep, all of them, right? So that's what it means to be grateful for this incredible career that we have. That yes, we have lows. Lows. And then, right, how low can you go? And then we do have highs, right? But the unlimited income potential that we have, oh my gosh, you guys talk about gratitude. What an amazing career that each of us have. So thank you for giving. And we did that one. Alliance Onward, come on up here real quick. Tammy and Kathy, talk to us. Everybody, give us some. Good time now, they do one of themselves.
Yeah, they are.
Welcome back. It made me cry when I saw her. I'm like, you are work personally and professionally together. And it really does matter. It really does matter. Anyway, I'm not gonna cry.
I know, me too. Me too.
So this program, I think, is gonna get a lot of attention. We're gonna do training actually today. So we know exactly what we're talking about. We do have co-branded flyers. We've already started, Susan, so let us know if you want one. But the bottom line is we want to be able to tell buyers you can get into a house with 1% down. It's a the conventional loan. It's a great loan to have. We're going to supplement the balance. So for first time home buyers, for anyone that says, you know what, I can pay the rent, I can pay the payment. It's just coming up with a lot of cash. Okay. But we'll do a training. And again, if you have any individuals, we'll make sure that we're on it immediately. If you've got someone that's interested. We are still closing in December. We need some loans. We can close in 8 days. So we need it. Have y'all done this?
Yeah, we working on it.
Hey, come on, Toyson, go get that contract. We do upfront underwriting,
Yes.
so we will be ready if you need it to have someone completely vetted. Know that the listing agent really will appreciate that. We can get appraisals. We've done them as fast as 1 day in the immediate area. Like to have 3 days if we could have it. So everything during due diligence. So again, just, what are your needs? Like if you have a need, if you have a thought, another lender has a program. If a lender does something different, let us know. Let us know what we can do to help.
social media? Is there a way we can pull this off of social media?
This one
Red
is on, did we put it on the web? I think we did.
We actually.
Jill did, but we can put it on
Emailed it
our,
out
we can
too.
put it on.
I would love that, so that all of us can share it.
Share it
whether we
out.
all-
I'll put it on
We'll be First time
Facebook.
homeowner buyers
Yeah.
somewhere in our
But
pocket.
if you want it co-branded, just email us or text us and let us know, and that way your information goes on social media with it, which I think is
It's a great idea.
Yeah. Okay, good.
And Merry Christmas, the feds are gonna lower the rate 6 times next year.
Here.
Adam.
Is Bressler, is it like an in-house product or is it?
So what we've done, and we did the class up at North Atlanta, we are partnering with Freddie and Fannie, and this is another Freddie program, and we are helping them launch programs. Atlanta is one of the target areas, most of the big cities, because it's reinvestment. They're wanting to really reinvest into mostly the Hispanic and the African American market. So that's why they're picking certain cities, but this is for anyone. But we're partnering with them with a number of programs that we're just going to continue to come out with. Just like the rehab program, go to Home Depot, buy a house for 500,000, put 50,000 in it with just 3% down. The program that's 1,500 from Freddie, 1,500 from us. For first time home buyers, we are continuing to come out with programs with them. And we're one of the few lenders, we're not the only lender, but one of the few lenders that they're partnering with. A lot of these are pilot programs. So if they launch and they do well, they'll keep them. If not, then they'll, try to do another program.
And are there restrictions on like what cities you can use the program in?
The zip code on this one, have you looked at it?
I don't believe so. It's up, you can go from 1 to 4 units. We do know that the minimum credit score is 580, so they've even dropped that from 620. So they're really trying to help these first time.
I'm actually doing the training at noon and she's doing it at 3:30.
Yeah.
You're gonna bring that
Understand.
other training to us.
When do y'all want it? Y'all wanna do it next week? You wanna do it the week after? That's Christmas.
Next week,
You wanna do it
next week, next week.
Let's do it next week. We'll be trained today and we'll be ready.
Okay, we'll let you know. Yep.
All right.
All right, guys, thanks. Yay.
If you have someone today, don't wait for training. Just reach out, we'll know all the details.
Is it only first time home buyers?
That's my understanding, but I don't get trained till then.
All right, okay, that is perfect modeling. I don't have the answer to that right this minute, but I promise I'll get back to you within the hour. That's great modeling. There's nothing wrong with a question we can't answer. It's when we try to wing it and fake it and lie. So, good job, you guys. Come on. Always cute. What you got for us?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So yes, I'm getting lots of calls, this week about, can we close? Still the end of the year? Yes, we can. No problem. We are open the 26th. I'm open that week.
You poor thing. I'm
So if
sorry.
you're writing contracts, and I'm not really getting asked so much about the 26th, right? But a lot on the 2nd, right? I'm hearing a lot of buyers that are making offers on your listings that want to close the 2nd. We could do it, absolutely. Probably not the best day to pick. All right, after a holiday weekend, because everybody else that doesn't work in our real estate world is going to be shut down. So I would do it, unless you absolutely have to be in on the 2nd. Give it a couple days, let everybody kind of come in, send wires, all that stuff. But if you have something that we need to turn quickly, call me, but let's talk about it, but we can absolutely do it and get you closed before the end of the year. So what are we seeing? And hearing lots and lots about fraud, cybersecurity. We had a couple of lenders that got hit that we're still dealing with, can't get payoffs. Their systems are totally shut down, right? So, we as a firm do a lot to keep all of our stuff secure. But I know you as an individual agent too, I want you to be aware of hearing the things that we're hearing and seeing. Watch out for links. Don't be clicking on anything, especially if you don't know who it's coming from. Hover over the email if you're not sure. Make sure, because it would look like it's coming from Kern Schwartz, and you hover over and you see the email and it's at lawfirm.com. That's not me. You know me, you know my email, you know my number. Watch out for those things. I'm also, and we, that I know of, have not really had this in the firm, but we're hearing it and seeing it with fraud, even on the buyer's side. Squatters, right? What are they doing? You schedule a closing. They're sent, they come in, they sign, cash closing. They've sent the wire, they even give the closing attorney where they sent the wire that's not real, right? And the money's not coming and you're in escrow. They're trying to get their hands on the lockbox keys. They're trying to get their hands on a settlement statement. Be very careful with that, right? Don't be having people just take keys out of the lockbox. Control that on your listings. So that you're not having somebody come in that's never gonna close, trying to squat in the
I
house.
piggyback on that. We had that happen in my cul-de-sac, and the poor people who were scammed opened the door to the sheriff's department with guns at their face. It was horrible and heartbreaking. Poor folks moved down from Ohio and they were totally scammed.
So it's real.
Yeah, yeah, so I don't wanna scare y'all, but like, you know, you see even, you know, if you're a high producing agent, you see a number of transactions, right? We see a lot more than that, and then I always go to the title companies and talk to them because they see even more than I see, right? So it's all over, you know, I'm on all the closing attorney emails and all that. It's all over Metro Atlanta. Folks saying they're gonna close, they're gonna send in money, and the money never comes, and they're getting in the house. And then the sheriff comes, and I have heard even that they had a settlement statement. Like, I'm not giving out a settlement statement, I'm not giving out keys, I'm not giving out anything until we're closed. Until I have all the money and we're good to go. But they're getting their hands on that, and the sheriff comes out and they say, oh, I've got this settlement statement. This shows that I closed. And the sheriff says, well, nothing I can do. So just be careful, especially during the holidays. Everybody's busy. We all have a lot going on. This is the time that the fraudsters come out of the woodwork and prey on that.
Hey, so, I know you said not to click on the links, but does this even happen with the secure websites with attorneys? With
Huh?
going into secure portals, a buyer has or a seller has with an attorney's office?
And all those proposals and that.
I haven't heard of that. I can't answer that, but like, yeah, we stopped. We don't send even e-fax anymore. You know, our wiring instructions is coming via text. And really that's, you know, it's a lot of what I call old school, right? Talking to your clients, having them talk to us, confirm wiring instructions and that kind of thing. But it's not just that, it's that they're in there and you click on the bad link and it shuts everything down. So, yeah, we had a couple of big lenders that got it and they had to shut their whole system down. And one of them, it's happening right now. So we're trying to do workarounds because we can't get a payoff. We can't send a payoff. You know, they can't log that in, and we're trying to do some workarounds to get those deals closed. Just be wary of it, you know, and certainly not the, you know, hey, coupon for Chick-fil-A or none of that stuff. Don't click on anything.
All right, so point is call, confirm wire instructions, call and have your buyers call to confirm the wire instructions. One last thing, I want to piggyback on that. Y'all, whenever you get your checks from closings, and sometimes you'll say, just mail it to the office. I am suggesting that you not do that. I'm suggesting that you go by and pick up your check from the closing attorney if for some reason you can't be there. There has been some, interestingly enough, some mail being stolen throughout the whole mail system and people doing mobile deposits with other people's checks. So do not be caught with that. Just go by, pick up your check and bring it in. Please do not let your money go through the post office. We've been seeing a lot of that over the last few years where we've had to go to the bank and go for it.
If it's out of town and you can't get there, say
FedEx
FedEx it.
Wire it.
Why?
Or, yes, or just let us know, right? I mean, for us, like, you know, if you said, hey, you know, my assistant's gonna pick it up, you know, we need to probably know anyway, but, or, you know, is it okay? My daughter is home from college, can she run by?
Yeah.
Like, let us know, because if somebody else, you know, comes in and pick, like, we don't know who is picking it up. We're gonna check an ID, right? But
So let's just be careful. That's all. Be careful, confirm everything, go old school. Yes? All right, here we go. We've got, Tammy, you've got like 30 seconds, babe. 30 seconds, stand up, tell us about Georgia Natural Gas.
Don't forget, this is, December is the last month for the $500 bonus. So if you refer 5 or more people in the month of December, then you will get a $500 Visa gift card along with your other $60 per referral. Quick Connect, don't forget about Quick Connect. Once you're registered in our system, you have access to Quick Connect. So if you have a vacant property that's listed and you need gas turned on for temporary service or a home inspection or something, then you can order that. And it takes just a couple of seconds. They're usually out within a day. then you can have it turned off as soon as the inspector is through with the inspection. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome job. Thank you. Nicely done. I don't see Derek. Derek isn't.
She's the best.
Derek isn't here, so Equity, buy before you sell program, get it in your pocket. Here's that $500 listing agent referral fee for Equity as well. I mean, y'all, we're talking about Christmas money here. Okay, we're gonna go, and last but not least, Diane Endeavors is giving, they've got a deadline to do any of your holiday cards that you would like to send out and have them custom printed to you and your business. This is where you order. And last but not least, these are tools to run your business. Porch.com is one of my favorites, because for those repair estimates. Master of the moment, yes, I can talk. I really can. You know, this thing, 8:30 to 9. And then we've got this afternoon. Let's go ahead and roll this real quick. This is about the class that's happening this afternoon after team meeting. What a good looking guy. Oh, we lost him.
Why does it keep going off?
I don't know.
There's that guy.
But today from 1 to 3 in our Price It Right class, we're going to do something different. I've got an appraiser coming in, Chris Norris from Georgia Valuation Services, who's been doing this a very long time. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a CMA. This is going to be a combination workshop and lecture from an appraiser. And we're going to start out and do our own CMA on a listing. I'm going to give you a little peek here, a little heads up on the listing that we're going to do. And then he's going to come in and he's going to pull up the listings that he chose and why he chose them and how he came up with his pricing. Then we're going to talk about how to rebut an appraisal that we don't agree with. So don't lose a listing over bad pricing. Come and hear it from a pro on how to do it right. See you then.
730-6381 was that FMLS number for those of you who are gonna be here, 730, whatever that number was. All right, you guys, here we go. May I have that clicker back? Thank you. Okay, affiliated a business disclosure just got updated because some pricing changed on Onward. So it has been uploaded in Remind and DocuSign and on the kwroswelltrainingpage.com for you to grab that. All right, TCPA, don't forget, you guys, let's not get fines. So do make sure that anybody that you call is not on the do not call list. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Have you guys heard, if no one in this room has heard about the lawsuit? Or one of you been drinking because everybody wants to know what it is. So, what I love about this is that I listened in on Andy when he was doing his talking points with his Level Up mastermind. And I love these talking points. Y'all, these are, by the way, this is not being recorded. We will stop the recording right now. And we're going to listen to the amazing, the most amazing OP on the planet, Andy Peters.
Wow. Thank you, man.
2024 ALC. Those of you who have been chosen for 2024 ALC, please stand up. We are going to, because we're short on time, we will be meeting your ALC. You are going to be seeing them in team meetings. You're going to be seeing them teaching classes. You're going to be seeing them more often. We are going to be learning a little bit about what these ALCs are doing, what these committee members are doing, and how you can help them achieve those goals. So Agent Leadership Council is an extension of our leadership team. And they're pretty amazing individuals. We'll learn more a little bit about ALC in just a little while. And those of you who served on 2023 ALC, please stand. You will also be, you'll have a little something at the award party, the holiday party coming up. soon. So, your contribution to this market center does not go unnoticed, nor is it unappreciated. And we truly, truly thank you for your service. Honestly, it is invaluable. You are invaluable. Okay, this week's market update. I'm loving this interest rate, Tammy, I'm loving this interest rate. Can y'all work on this a little bit more for us?
It's on it, yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate that. We're at 2.6 months of supply, 16 median days on the market, 37 average. Did anybody happen to notice what the withdrawals and expireds were on December 1st? Anybody remember?
It was higher.
It's like 399 withdrawals and expireds. Oh my gosh. Talk about opportunity. Okay, market is fascinating. When somebody says, hey, how's the market? Don't say the market. Oh, we're worried about this lawsuit. Oh my gosh, we need listings. We're not going to do that. We're going to say the market is absolutely fascinating right now. Sellers are getting an average of 99.1% of their list price. Average days on market is 37. We have 2.6 months of supply. What's a balanced market? We're doing pretty well. It's still a seller's market. Average sales price right now in Metro Atlanta is 507. Distress sales, still only less than 1% of the market. Interest rate around 7.1. Average over a 30-year history is 7.02. This is normal. Yeah. Okay, so what's up ahead? What's really interesting is that Housing Trends sent out a survey, and they said 17% of the respondents said that they plan to buy a home in the next 24 or next 12 months. Well, that's interesting because this is Q1 2018, Q1 2020 when the pandemic hit. Craziness happened. Now we've got a different trend line going. And here we are, where 17% said, yeah, I think I'll buy a house in 2024. That's good because last year it was, I think 11%. Okay, now here's what's really interesting. Scott and I have our house on the market, and almost every single person that has come to see our house are looking at it for multi-generational living.
Yes.
Now, we bought the house for multi-generational living too, but I never thought, dummy me, I never thought about this actually being like a thing. Right? I mean, we know in certain cultures they don't have, right? Where the grandparents truly are integral part of those grandkids. It's awesome. Now, multi-generational occupants that if you love your mother-in-law, okay, who lived with us for 5 years, I love her.
Are you just saying this because Scott's on Zoom?
No.
Yeah, she's watching from wherever.
She's watching.
Yeah.
Okay, now, could I actually have my own mother live with me? Probably not. I mean, this would not go well, right? Would not go well at all. Mother-in-law, sure, great, loved it. But most multi-gen occupants see positives. It's convenient. 58% said it's convenient. I do miss having my Stormy babysitter. I miss having my dog babysitter because she's now moved out in an apartment with her baby sister. So, and 54% of the respondents said, no, it's reporting. 23% it was stressful.
Which actually isn't a lot.
It's not a lot,
I would have thought it'd be more.
right? Agree. So why don't we talk about this and why am I bringing it up to you? Because do we have an affordability issue in our area?
Yes.
Yes, we do. So what happens when you can solve that problem with a multi-generational option to them that maybe they never thought about? Bonus, if a seller is on the deed that happens to be qualified as a senior for
for tax purposes, it's kind of nice to get a nice little senior exemption on that while you're still working, but mom or dad is a senior and is on the deed. Be careful about which county you do that in, because there are income restrictions in Fulton County, not in Cobb or Cherokee. So the circumstances over the past few years between the 2008 financial crisis and the COVID-19 pandemic have changed to way families are buying homes. According to data from NAR, multi-generational buying rose to an all-time high in 2022, 14% compared to 2021, when that option was at 11%. That's probably going to go up. Okay, so is it a huge portion of our buyers? No, but will you take 14% added to your people, to your database? Why not? Yeah. All right. So and this kind of ties into net worth, because most parents will typically have a greater net worth. Yes. Sometimes. John Maxwell likes to say that that as a parent, your ceiling should be your kid's floor. So sure, I want my kid's net worth to be far greater than mine. But sometimes when you're buying a house and you've got to solve a problem, like what you do with mom and dad, this could be a solution. Deborah, yes, you had your hand raised.
I just wanted to say also first-time home buyers, up in New York years ago, it was very common to buy a split level and rent out the basics. So for our first-time home buyers, we should be asking them, are they willing to share their house with a tenant? Not somebody in their bedroom or next door to their bedroom, but a tenant below, and it is possible in this market to supplement their mortgage. And even if they do it for 5-10 years until they have children, and then they want to get rid of that and then have their children use that same.
Such a great mortgage.
A good first time buyer.
Yeah, such a great mortgage.
They do like yearly fee, they can really rake in the money if it's allowed in their community.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah, that's a good point too. Carla.
This has been hitting new construction for years and years and years. So if you do have someone that's looking at new construction, there are some options that if the buyer will choose, it'll make their resale value better also in the area where it is generational wealth. So like bedrooms on the full baths on the first floor. I would sacrifice a lot to have them put a full bath on the first floor with a bedroom. So if you have somebody working in new construction, just even if they don't want to do it, it's better for the resale value to do it.
Sure is, because you can, if there's something you can convert into a master or a primary suite, or just a regular bedroom, as long as it has a full bath, come on. That's gonna solve a lot, right? Yeah. Because when we look at net worth, renters, this is the net worth of a renter in 2022, according to the Fed, 10,400. But a homeowner, their net worth, look at that, there's a difference of $385,000. Is home ownership good for our economy?
Yes.
Yes, yes, it is. Okay, 5 ways to fill your pipeline around this multi-generational prospect, educate everyone you know about the housing market. Amico, educate everybody. We may not be able to rely on anybody else to do that. We have to educate everybody about the housing market. Host a multi-generational home purchase seminar with an estate planner. Why not? The estate planner pays for it. You go in, you're the one who's showing them what multi-generational living looks like. And the estate planner is showing them the benefits of to that estate. Why not partner up, right? Avoid the noise, help your clients. Avoid the noise about all of this, not all of this stuff that we don't know what's going to happen. Educate yourself on it. Don't predict the outcome, and service our clients. Number 5, again, open houses, door knocking. Download your playbook. What do I mean? So, you know, we've got playbooks that drop into your Google Suite as a KW agent. When you scan that, when you click on the seminars on the playbook, it will download into your G Drive. So guys, there's an entire playbook on how to do a seminar. Page after page after page on what you do before, during, and afterward. It's a playbook about 28 pages long, free in your Google Suite. Yeah? All right, let's talk about some awards. Ready? We're gonna do one clap after each one. One clap after each one. Ready? John and Tom and Joanne Curtin, John Serrano, Jamie Simpson, Peggy Connor, Sarah Sloan, Renee Bissell, Tatum McCurdy, Mark Ellsworth, Adam Cole, Marcy Michael Hernandez. Woo! Nice job. Okay, top 20 for individuals, Kim Wims, Pam Weatherby, Dick Bushline, and Genesis Wells. Woo! All right, here we go. I'm doing 5 world class, Tracy Smith, Chad Brown, Alan Wyatt, Tracy Crone, and JC Marabella. Woo! Okay, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. All right, let's get real. What are y'all what is the one thing that you heard today that you feel like you're gonna do something with? Susan?
The multi-generational factor. I have a client of mine that literally their mom lives next door. They're contemplating turning the living room into a master suite for her to then sell her place. Yet her place is already multi-generational, good, but they don't want to move back to where they grew up. So kind of having that conversation with more people, I could think of like 5 clients that have that scenario that could either for rental purposes, create some income for them, or for family purposes, have them be able to bring a loved one in closer.
Yeah. Pamela?
I'm gonna find a walking buddy and start door knocking, so I'm prepared for Q1.
Yeah, perfect. Fill that pipeline.
Yeah.
Great job. Can anybody join you if they'd like to shadow you?
Yeah.
No? Yeah? Say no.
Let's talk about it.
Right? It is. It's just-
Yes, that's my word of the year.
Yeah. Make this one, put on the spot in a team meeting to do something in the following team meeting.
Just on to piggyback the door knocking, I'm hosting a class on Thursday, door knocking and open houses. So join me. I don't know what time it is. They're making me find. I don't know. Let me check.
I think it's in here.
It's 11 to 1.
I think it's in here somewhere, I think it's in here. Yeah, okay, there it is.
There you go.
11 to 1,
11 to
steps
1.
inside success.
There you go. And we're gonna talk about door knocking because I actually love doing that. So if you want to learn more, come.
Can I just brag on you for a minute? When you moved here to Atlanta from New York, how did you build your business? How did you build your database?
I did open houses nonstop, round the clock, 2 every week.
How many years have you served on ALC?
4 of my 5 years as a realtor.
That's because she's in the top 20%. Open houses. Door knocking work. They just do. These are buyers and sellers. And don't think that it's just for buyers, because sellers are coming in to check out your marketing and see how you represent that house. All right, what about anybody else? What else? Done.
I definitely want to do the seminar partnering with the estate planner. That's a great idea for affordability.
Perfect. Yes, love that. Love that. All right. Yes. Who has Joy? Tell me.
I just love what Andy said about treating your clients, when they want to do more. They want to make up it's fine. So I love that.
Yeah. Our unique value proposition, we cannot stress that enough, because don't they all think we're the same, Donna?
Yes.
What do they think we do? Wendy, what do you think they do? They think that we agents do what?
Just
Open the door, we try to open a nice fancy call. Right, we get out with our nice looking suit that's one of the songs, right? And we get out and we unlock the door, and that's all we do. Bless our little, we make so much money. Just everybody, right?
Yeah.
Show them your unique value proposition so that you aren't like everybody else. All right, give me one more. Anybody else want to share one more?
No, I just have one thing that I need to say that I couldn't put on the meeting agenda because the person who puts it on.
No. It's your word. Yeah, I love you. I made it back. Yes, Susan, what do you want?
Everyone, so and make sure Raven left the building. So you guys all should have an email, for staff gifts for the holidays. It's kind of hard to talk about it when I'm in here. If you guys, whatever you can do, $5, whatever, we know people are struggling and so forth, but, just a reminder for that, you can Venmo me. If you didn't get the information, find me after and I can do it with you. You can do a check, you can do cash. We do this every year as a special gift to the staff. It's not Robin, it's not Julie, it's literally Aaron and Lee and Melody and Taylor. And they do so much for us behind the scenes, you have no idea. And so this is just a special thing and, if you just want cash for the holidays. So just wanted to remind you all about that. You two online, don't forget. That was it, thank you.
Yeah, so, if you have not received that email, please let Susan know you haven't received it. She will, share different ways that you can pay her. And then we will distribute the money accordingly. So thank you so much for that. That's a big, big thing for them. All right, y'all, have a great week. Thank you for being here. Let's go get them.